Hello, everyone. Good evening, or good whatever part of the day you're in right now. This is going to be a small shop haul. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. I've been waiting to open. I just got one of these today, and I've been waiting to get them, uh, get the second one so that I could open these two items and show you all of the goodies I got. I did buy both of these early in November. The content creators that create this stuff, and these are two small shop businesses, and one of they are both sponsors of the Jingle Drills Diamond Art event, and you can see here the canvas that I'm working on. So I'm going to show you what I got. Here we have a sign. Now this one is from Tracy's DP World. So she has a little sign here saying, "Thank you for supporting my small business." And there's even, look at this cute little sticker. It says, "Love what's inside, question mark, shop, share, and review." And that's what I'm about to do now. So she has this decorative paper, and there's a little sticky note here. Now, I will be honest, I did already get into both of these. I wanted to get an idea of what all is in them, but oh my gosh, I'm so happy with both of these boxes. So with oh, and here's her business card, Tracy's DP World. And there's all of her contact information. So let's get into this. Oh my gosh, so many goodies. I'm just going to take everything out first, and then I'll show you what all I got. So there's that. Here is the Jingle Drills item for it is scented putty. So this is what you can replace. This is the Diamond Art Club pen, and this end is putty. So I can always use this putty to put into the Diamond Art Club pen. Or if I get any other kind of, instead of using wax on any of these ends, I can use putty. This particular kind of end, all you have to do with this end, if I could figure out how to, I'm not exactly sure. I think the putty has come out and squeezed into that space there, so I can no longer get this off. But if there's any other pens, I'll have to check into maybe getting now that I have scented putty, I'm going to have to check into getting some other sort of, I can just use it in any of the other single place, whatever I want to do. But this is the Jingle Drills product that Tracy created for us. Whew! Now, I'm not I'm not very I don't like cinnamon that much, especially when it's a strong scent. This is a fairly strong scent, or it could just be that I'm not hypersensitive to the smell. But it says Christmas morning, and boy, does it smell like Christmas morning. So, oh, I gotta show you what it looks like. I don't even think I've opened it. So here's the reveal. Oh my gosh, look at that. It is a Christmas snowflake, and you can see the the different colors she's got. She got pink and white in there. Whoo! Smells a little, maybe a little bit of peppermint in there too, but it's definitely cinnamon. I'll have to figure out how to do that myself, start using this. Oh, but oh my goodness, that smells so good. And this is a resealable bag. So there's that. And then she also had, oh, there is a couple of stickers here. Look at the tiger. Oh my goodness. And I think I know where I'm going to have to try to figure out where I want to put this. And then believe in your future self. Look at that. So a nice little encouraging sticker. So then she also has different cover minders. And I've showed you in some different videos what I use the cover minders for. Well, I kind of went a little crazy with this one. Here's a snowflake. It is a blue. Blue is my favorite color. Here is a blue snowflake. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. It's basically a resin snowflake. So, of course, I'm going to have to... I am so excited about being able to finally open these packages and be able to use all of this stuff. Oh my gosh, I've been chomping at the bit, just wanting so badly to get all of this stuff used. Now, I also happen to be one of those kind of people that I like to prepare for the future, and I love Easter also. So I got me a little cover minder that's an Easter basket with some Easter eggs in it. Oh my goodness. There we go. Look at how cute. So I now have a cover minder for Easter. I also got a cover minder for summer. If I can get this little guy out. This is a sun with sunglasses on. How cute is that? Well, in my opinion, it's very cute. Now, this next item, I don't really know anything about, but it was part of the set. It was part of the Jingle Drills set. Apparently, it has something to do. Sometimes some of the specialty drills, here's 3 drills that I am using right now to bling the canvas that I'm working on. So this is glitter drills. I got these from DP with Sparklers. So I got these last year actually, but here's another small shop. It's basically family owned and operated, and they have like Tima, who has her own YouTube channel, and on Friday nights, starting at, I believe it's 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, she has a Friday night live with Tima, and she shows, what she does is she looks at canvases like this, and then she figures out what kind of replacement drills can be put in a canvas, and she makes different, I forget, it's called enhancement kits or enhancement sets. So this is just an example of one of the drills that I'm using on this canvas, and it's bringing more color, more bling to this canvas. Well, with some of these, kind of be hard to show you. With some of these, there is a coating on the top. Some of them are called fairy drills, fairy dust. Some companies call them pixie dust. This is just called glitter. Well, the glitter that's on the top, it's like a mica powder kind of covering. Unfortunately, with some pens, it's very difficult as you put the pen in to pick up the drill, and then you go to place the drill into the picture, and then you pull back the wax, because of the special mica, the special covering that's on the drills, the wax that is inside these pens will come off on the special coating that's on the drills. Well, apparently this is a brand new, I don't know how new it is, but it's new to me. But this is a specialized cover minder. Basically what it is, look at that cute little snowman. So basically what it is inside this is, I'm not sure exactly. Oh, it looks like there's two of them. So apparently what you do is you put just a tiny bit of water in here. And the whole idea is when you are picking up the special drills, you first take the tip of the pen, stick it into the wet foam or whatever this is. I'm not sure if that's cardboard. I'm not sure exactly. Sponge. I'm not sure exactly what this is. But you dip the tip of this into this wet. It gets just enough moisture, and then you can pick up the drill, put it on the canvas without any problems. And I have not tried it because this is something brand new to me. It is a cover minder also. So you can put this onto your canvas. And as you need to, you can take this off, take your pin tip, stick it into the padding here, pick up the drill, and then stick it on the canvas. And this way, whether you have an easel that's upright like mine or flat, whatever, the whole idea is you have it right there, handy dandy, so you don't have to be trying to look for it. It's right there, where you user friendly. That's another thing I can't wait to try out. Tracy also included, here's a watermelon Zot, and then a peppermint. I love peppermint candy, so there's those. And then last but not least, and in my particular opinion, this is the best of this whole kit. I did not know about this. Tracy told me about this guy for this, but Tracy makes up these kits, and what it is, there's a little thing of washi tape. Because blue is my favorite color, she gave me blue. So I love that. I can't wait to use that on a kit. But then the pièce de la résistance are these. They are, I forget exactly right now. I forgot. I was so excited to get this video started that I forgot to do research to remember what everything is called. These are for your fingers. And there's 3 different sizes, because you never know who's going to have what size finger. The whole idea with this, let me show you what this is for. So with this special tool, diamond painting tool, it's a silicone finger cover. Maybe that's what it's called, finger cover. So what it is used for is, as I am going around right now, I'm finishing up this section right here. I just need this particular, and then I'm going to do this. There's also more here, and the whole idea is all of this is sticky. Well, as I diamond paint, the silicone goes down onto the sticky, and that way you can diamond paint. And you don't have to worry. Otherwise, your finger would get stuck to the glue. This way, your finger does not get stuck to the glue. So it is a lifesaver. It will protect the canvas from getting dirty, and it'll also protect you from sticking to it. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but I had already gotten into this box because I really wanted to try this little gadget, so that when I did the unboxing, I'd be able to give you an idea of whether or not I liked it. And oh my gosh, I love it. Now, for the most part, I won't diamond paint unless I have it on. See, it's just and the whole idea is you put it on your pinky so that as you're diamond painting, your hand rests right there, and you don't stick to the canvas. You don't get the canvas dirty. I think I'm going to have to change out the... Okay, the wax that's in here is getting a little dry, so I think I'm going to change it out. So what I do is I take the tweezers, I clean out the old wax. This is just part of the process. Some people have said that they don't like doing this. I actually enjoy it for some, I guess because I almost feel like it's a ritual or something like that. And so doing stuff like this just helps with the whole process of diamond painting. So now what I'm going to do, now that I have this empty, I'm actually going to try the putty and see if I can figure out how. So, if I understand this correctly, what I need to do is kind of like with the wax. Hopefully this, oops. I hope I'm doing this right. Wow. Okay. So you can see the indentation that it made right there. Part of the reason why there's putty, and then there's also different companies provide wax. So here's the wax, which is what most of my pens have. And the whole idea is you peel off this piece. So then you just stick this in here, and then anytime you want to reload one of your pens, you simply stick the pen, and it's hard to see but there is wax in that tip. So there's putty, and some of the putty is scented, and then there's wax. Some people swear by putty. Some people swear by wax. Some people will have, just like with this particular pen, there's putty in the single placer and wax in the multi-placer. I'm kind of enjoying both. I mean, my gosh, I have so much wax that I got to use it at some time. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of mixing it up a little bit. And now that I have, and this is my first time using scented putty. So let's see how this goes. Hold on, boo. Here is everything that I got in the box. And just to let you know, I did do a little bit of diamond painting with the putty and the pen. And I want to let you know one thing. When it's inside the pen, it does not smell as strong. And this is definitely a game changer. So there's everything. And it's Tracy's DP World. So now I'm going to show what I got in this kit. But look what I already blinged. I showed this kit in a previous video, and I use it for all my little diamond painting stuff. And now have my first sticker on it. Yay! So, this is from Bijou Bliss, baby. Bijou Bliss is where I got the Drills and Chills event tray from last year, the Jingle Drills event tray from last year, and look at that. Whoa. Well, okay, if you put them upside down, they don't work. They actually, because of the magnets, they stick together. Now, I did not get the Drills and Chills this year because, yeah, it was kind of cute, but I just didn't have the money for it. Wasn't that thrilling to me, so I didn't get this year's. But I did get, it's not the Jingle Drills event tray, but it is stinking cute. And yes, of course, I had to peek. So she does a really good job of doing this bubble wrap. So she had a little sticker on here saying, thank you. And here we go. I'm going to take this out. I should have taken that out earlier. Here is a little thank you, and look at this cover minder. It is, so it's on her little card. It says, thank you for supporting our small business. Bijou Bliss. And there's all of her contact information. And then look at this cute little, technically, from what I've been told, this is actually a needle minder. For people who sew, the needle can stick to the needle minder, but we also use it as a cover minder. So that way, the whole idea is when people do needle craft or cross stitch, stuff like that, they might have different needles for different colors, so they don't have to keep changing out the needles. This is a cover minder. This is a needle minder. But, and part of the whole idea is the magnet goes on both sides, which is how you can tell that this is a needle minder. But look at how cute this is. So it's going to go right on my canvas if I can get to it. So I now have a peppermint. I now have a peppermint candy cover minder. Now for arguably the cutest tray that I have ever seen. I kind of like gingerbread houses. Bam! Is this cute or what? This year she's got, look at this little sticker too. I wish I could keep the stickers. There's no way to take off, to open the package without ripping the sticker. Ah, I can't even do that. There we go. This year, the Jingle Drills event tray has a Santa, like pulling a sleigh kind of, or I mean, I'm sorry, the reindeer pulling Santa's sleigh, and it was white, just like this is white. Yeah, I didn't necessarily want another white one, But when I saw this, she also has this design, but in where the background is pink. That's cute too, but I'm not a pink girl. So look at this. The whole idea is these 3 trays freaking stacked together. They, look at that. So it's really cute with the 3 colors. With some of the different trays that she does, and this is a really good example of what Bijou Bliss does. Some of their trays, you can see the gold, or you can see the lines inside. Same thing here, there's white lines. With this specific tray, the lines inside are actually white, so it's white on top of white. It's cute. But I like when there's a contrast like these two have. Now, just for reference, all 3 of these have what's called a tall wall. All 3 of these have what's called a tall wall. Some trays have a very shallow wall. So the whole idea is as you're shaking the drills to get them to line up, they might fall out. With the tall walls like this, when you shake, it's gonna take a lot for the drills to come out. These 2 right here are the size that she calls narrow. This is I believe it's called original size. So, and you can see the difference in size there. They're the exact same length. She has multiple sizes. This is why I'm showing you the difference. But when you order specifically like a personalized, you can choose the wall width. You can choose the size, like how wide, how big. She's got some that are like mini. You could put like 2 of the minis on this size tray, or I think on this size. There's also a little stopper. Look how cute this little stopper is. It matches, it matches the green in the windows and in the decorations. There's also a magnet there. So the whole idea, it's a stopper, but it's a magnet, so it's not going to fall out. If you drop it on the floor, it's not going to fall out. And there have been times when I've had drills in one of these. I've dropped it on the floor and it's stayed in put. Now, of course, if you like throw it or slam it or something like that, it's possible it might pop off. But the whole idea is your drills are going to be safe. One of the other things about this particular year Whoa, let me use the other one. With last year's, you can actually see the magnets. She's changed it so you can't see the magnets. She's upgraded this so you cannot see the magnet. I also happen to look at the piping that's on the side. It goes all the way around. That is just too freaking adorable. So I am incredible. So now I'm going to start using this for my diamond painting. So it took a little while for her to get this to me, and oh my goodness, I am so glad I finally have my tray. Oh my goodness, I'm so thrilled. Thank you, Bijou Bliss. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you prefer, and you'll have a good night or good morning, good day, whatever this video finds you in. Bye.